I know Porsches can smell a bit because of the way that the engines are lined up and you get a bit of oil and all that sort of stuff. That doesn't smell right. Anyway, we brought it in that night, parked it on the square at the front, which is what we call the drip tray. And lo and behold, the following morning, it had filled the drip tray with oil. Water temperature is good. Callum's having a go. Danny likes an old knackered Land Rover.
No.
Yes, you do. Where is your Land Rover?
Broken at the farm. Fully electric.
Oh.
Yeah.
How to make an old, terrible car worse. Good morning, good afternoon, and a very good evening to you. Whatever time you might be watching, thank you for tuning in to this little humble car dealer based up in West Yorkshire. Thank you for providing some sort of sustainable income by watching this video. You've made me half a penny. Good on you. This isn't the car we're here to talk about today. We're here to talk about something particularly special. I know this is a bit of a holy grail of cars, but it's not the Fiat Panda 100 horsepower, because a subscriber who goes by the name of Mark rung me about 6 months ago and said, Rob, I've got a car for you that you won't have seen before. I said, Mark, I've seen it all, mate. I've seen it all. And he brought down this lovely 997 Turbo Tech Art. And he's right, I've not seen one of these before. However, there's a bit of a story with this car, and we've got a bit of a... we've had a big headache, or more to the point, Mark has had a big headache. And to give him his credit, he's sorted it out. This car, when it first came into us, is being done on essentially what's called a sale or return basis. So you'll know more about that if you look in the videos. I've done a whole video on sale or return. I don't know if I've dropped it yet, but it's coming. I don't know when we're dropping this one yet, so I don't know where it's going to be. But there will be a video coming soon. Subscribe, you'll see it. However, sale or return essentially means I will take the car on behalf of somebody and I will sell it for them. Now, what a lot of people think that means is a car dealer hasn't got any money. But what it really means is, yes, I haven't got any money, but it's better for the customer because the customer ends up with a better return on their investment. So rather than Mark getting £10,000 for his car, I buy it or bring it in on behalf of him, don't have to spend any money, and I give him £11,000 for the car when the car actually sells. Obviously, these are going to be different numbers. However, when he first brought it in, this thing, I had the pleasure of taking it up the road briefly. I literally took it up the road, drove it back, and I thought, that sounds amazing. And when I pulled up into the car park, I thought, it just smells hot. And I genuinely hadn't been driving it like a prat because, in particular with sale or return cars, it isn't mine. I just thought, it just doesn't... I know Porsches can smell a bit because of the way that the engines are lined up and you get a bit of oil and all that sort of stuff. That doesn't smell right. Anyway, we brought it in that night, parked it on the square at the front, which is what we call the drip tray. And lo and behold, the following morning, it had filled the drip tray with oil. This car had a major oil leak. So I said to Mark, I'm really sorry, mate. I want to sell the car for you, but obviously we're not prepared to spend a load of money on it to then sell it for you. But I can certainly point you in the right direction. And I sent him to a company in Leeds called Stras or Straz or Straza, however you want to pronounce it. A guy called Dave and his lovely family own this company, and they repaired it. And it cost Mark, I'm going to talk you through the list first. Right, are you ready? This car has had to fix the oil leak. In fact, let's look at it from the back while we talk it through. Look at it from the back, Callum, because this is its best asset. So, in repairs, this car has had, go landscape on this, it's had a check over, it's had the engine removed and the gearbox. It's been checked for oil leaks, of which there were several. They're found to be coming from the turbochargers, which have been stripped and removed. They've supplied and fitted 2 new Borg-Warner turbochargers, and they are particularly expensive on this because it is, of course, a Tech Art. New coolant pipes for the turbos, a new temp sensors for the turbos. Oil leak has also been found from the main oil seal, which is quite common on these and very expensive. They've supplied and fitted a new front main oil seal. It's got an oil coolant leak found from the oil coolers on the top of the engine. They've been done. The inlet manifold's been stripped. They've removed the oil coolers, supplied and refitted new oil coolers, supplied and fit new pipes and seals, rebuilt and refit the inlet manifold. They've stripped the gearbox from the engine. They've supplied and fitted 1 RMS, supplied and fitted 1 clutch, refitted the gearbox, supplied and fitted a clutch sphere, refitted the engine and gearbox, supplied and fitted 2 new exhaust straps, 2 new exhaust gaskets, replaced all the spark plugs, the air filter, installed new engine oil, oil filter, antifreeze. installed clutch fluid and bled it out, miscellaneous bulbs around the cars, of which there are a few that were out, supplied and fitted the off-site front coolant hose, removed the sports button switch panel, because that was faulty, and put a new one in, supplied and fitted a new switch panel, bump stop. They've removed the front bumper, obviously, to do this work, but the other reason they had to move the front bumper was to supply and fit 2 new air conditioning condensers, regas the air conditioning system, refit the front bumper, carry out a road test. That was it. I think people buying an Audi A5 might call this a minor service. I don't know what they might call this, a major service. Is it a full service? I don't know. You've not seen that video, you understand why I'm ranting about that, man. How much do you think that cost? Callum, do you want to have a guess? Do you know, Callum?
I'm gonna say around 15.
Oh,
You see, you asked.
I've already told you, haven't I?
I think I was there when you picked it up and he said how much the final bill was.
£14,600. That's cheap. I genuinely think, now I have no affiliation with Strasser or Stras, but I genuinely think that that is a good deal, especially for 2 new blowers, new clutch, everything else that goes with it. So, the mechanical side of things have been sorted. I've yet to get this car out on the road because I've been doing lots of other things. Mark kindly dropped it off with us, and we're now due to drop it off at the body shop to start the recommissioning work on the outside, which is what we do and what we do best. So, it's obviously filthy at the moment, but it's, I mean, look at it, it's just so nice, isn't it? Discs look fairly fresh. Did it have discs on it? Oh no, that was 911 turbo up there. It's lovely. However, it is going to require quite a bit of work. The front split has been banged more times than Bonnie Blue. The sunroof is looking a little bit faded. I'm not sure what that is. It's been painted before as that for whatever reason. There's loads of stone chips and stuff on it. The lacquer started to peel very sadly, or looking blemished on that carbon fibre. There's just sort of like little bits. Unfortunately, Mark's had this car ages. I want to say he's had it like 6 years or so. Mark is a lovely bloke and he's got a load of really random cars. Hopefully we'll do more stuff with Mark in the future. He races them, he's got a haulage company, really nice bloke, but this unfortunately has just been surplus to requirement and sat on his driveway. So the plan of action is going to be, we get it onto the body shop now, which is going to mean unfortunately going up the bypass, making sure that those turbos are spooling properly. We'll get it up there, see what Danny Paint thinks of it, we'll get it booked in. I also think, and I need to have this conversation with Mark, which is, I don't like the side vents with that silver on it. I think it looks, so I've looked at different tech arts, and that isn't a tech art thing. It's just a thing that they've done whilst doing this particular tech art example. I think they need to be black for my money. And I also think the splitter needs to be black for my money. I just think it'll tie the car in nicer. I also think the wheels potentially might need to be black. Oh, I don't know. The wheels need redoing. I did have a word with the wheel people about these, and these have been, they're like a polished lip on them, and they couldn't do them. They're going to have to diamond cut them properly on a machine. So that is going to be into quite a bit of money. Now, again, Mark's paying for this, and I'm being very careful with how I'm spending his money. Headlights need buffing up. It just needs a little bit of love. It's going to be rather a special thing. Would you like to hear it?
All right, Hey! That's loud.
I've got a bit of a history with these things, as you can see in this video.
Oh! Don't touch them together. They spark. What a silly boy.
So I'm somewhat tentative. Don't touch them together. That's the answer, isn't it? Right, for those of you that don't know, black is negative. You should always put positive on first. Negative on first. Right. Are we ready?
Hey!
It's a little bit saucy. So, Hey, get it down the bypass. Make sure that it pulls all right. And take a venture into Danny Paints and see whether or not he's happy being on camera. Probably not, so we might have to do a recap on the way home. But we'll see when we get there. Don't stop. It feels so good to be back in a performance car, I can't tell you. So, Danny Payne is a really good friend of mine. We actually met through the trade. I'll get quiet here because I don't want to stall it. Oh, God, Bennett. Yeah, so I know him really well. He's so good at what he does, and what I'm going to do is get this in there. Jesus. Get it in there and have a conversation with him about what he thinks he can do, because it's the front splitter that's bothering me the most. It's actually, yeah, it's pretty messy. For me personally, I'd just be painting all of that black. This thing just sounds amazing. All you can hear when you're on boost, and I don't know if you can hear it when you're watching, is just the pair of turbos behind you. So these are 600 horsepower, and you absolutely know about it. No fuel in it, obviously, because that's how car dealers like to drive around. And yeah, let's get it on the bypass. I'm really looking forward to just giving this a bit of a hit in third. Now, unfortunately, they've put average speed cameras on the bypass, which I say unfortunately, it's the right thing, of course, because people have been driving far too quickly down there. Certainly not moi. However, it does mean that if you want to do top speed runs, which of course is 210 miles an hour in this, you're restricted somewhat to about 70, which is fair enough because it allows you to just give a car a little bit of poke if you need to do, just to feel, for example, whether or not turbos are spooling like they should do. Now, the thing about a Tech Art Porsche is when they've mapped them, they've put a load more kind of bottom end torque into it. So normally with a turbo there's a distinctive lag, which there still is with this, to be fair. However, you get a real surge of excitement when it kicks in. Where's my speed? In the middle. Good, nice and big. That's what I want to keep an eye on. Get in front of you, mate. Ooh, it just wants to go. Oil temperature is very good. Oil pressure is good. Water temperature is good. Callum's having a go. That comes into boost. Ooh, that is a lot spicier than I remember it being. That comes into boost really hard up top. You can see why they called these the Widowmakers. It feels special. So it's like Alcantara on the gear knob, although it's a little bit worn. We're going to have to address that for Mark. There's a couple of other bits that are worn in here, but I'm just surrounded by carbon fibre, and I love the little red stripe in the middle of the steering wheel so you know where dead centre is. Yeah, it's a little bit special, this car. Just annoyed that I can't give any more pillock down the bypass. I sort of want to do another run now, but we just need to get it in for this bloke. Oh, now the exhaust has warmed up. Oh, it's just starting to give a little bit of bub, 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 bub. Yes, we get used to this. Obviously, the correct thing to do to pull up to someone's garage that you know when you to pull up is full on send on the way, isn't it? It's quick. Right, we'll go in, get Danny out, and let's see what he's going to say about this wonderful thing. He's got an old knacker in there, I can see. Have a look at that while we're here. Thoughts, mate? It's not my car, it's a subscriber's car. But I just wanted to have a walk around it, mate, and just point out, I've seen a couple of problem areas.
Yeah.
You might have spotted them already. Just let us know what your thoughts are.
Can't not see them.
Go on then.
Flake of that front mirror.
Yeah, that's carbon.
Is it carbon though?
It was carbon. Was it carbon?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah. So that needs relacquering.
Yeah. Something going on with the splitter.
I don't know what to do with this because Tech Art, with this being a Tech Art, which of course you know,
Bradford spec. Yeah.
So with this being tech art, they're not all that like a two-tone or whatever. So I'm
Yeah.
thinking with that, just do the whole lot in gloss in black to match the car.
I could make it two-tone.
Could you?
Yeah, wrong shade of black.
Oh, brilliant. Yeah, cheers, mate. You could just do it the right shade. I think it'll look neater.
They probably make front of it look better, to be fair.
Yeah.
Does it get any better? Am I missing something here? What, roof?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
What about it?
It's like faded. Do you think that'll polish?
Maybe it's all re-lacquer it.
Right, okay. And what's happened with that? Because it looks... Has that been painted before?
Yeah, I think so. It's got some micro blisters on it.
Right.
Paint roof.
The full roof, just some roof? Ah.
So,
Can you make it somewhat right?
finest horse's tail out. Just for you.
Perfect. And I think, genuinely, mate, I think that's it. The other thing as well was potentially these side scoops.
Well, I'm going to say, yeah, doing the front, and you as well doing them as well.
Touch him, will that? I think that's on rather than in.
Do you know what I'm more disgusted at?
But
The state you've actually brought it to me in.
we've been busy. I'm a dad now, I don't wash cars.
I'm a dad too, but, you know,
It's bad. To be fair,
considering you've got an in-house valeter
cameraman
and
now.
detailer.
Okay, he's moved up. Yeah,
Yeah.
moved up before he moves out.
Where's badge got?
It is there.
Sticker.
Yeah.
Oh, what's the street?
It's
Is that because it's got the tail?
I don't know actually. I think it's because it's Tech Art. When you Google Tech Art Turbo 997 Street S, it does bring up these. 600 horsepower.
I've got a Corsa van.
Brilliant. Sorry about that.
There's nothing to me.
What sort of money are we talking?
Oh, don't put me on the spot like this. No, because it's full front bumper, innit?
It's splits, isn't it?
What about this here?
Yeah.
What's that?
So, well, if you're painting that, you can just flick up.
Whilst paint's ain't good.
Well, the paint's ink gun, yeah.
Yeah.
Classic.
Yeah. Oh, it gets worse.
What? Oh.
It's a bit naughty, that, isn't it?
I'd not spotted that.
That's like nearly new bumper territory.
It can't be.
How's it even done? It's almost like tape.
No. So just match the other side.
Yeah. Front bumper on its own is probably maybe £500.
Right.
Then you've got your
Would have been gone 4 months, mate.
I've struggled without you, mate.
This is it. Yeah, yeah.
I've got to make up something.
Catching up.
Yeah.
Right, so 500 quid there, 50 quid for the sunroof, 20 quid each side for those.
I'm not feeding my kids this month.
Nah, don't worry about them. I need to feed mine.
Yeah. I don't know, you
Just-
probably...
I'll put you on the spot, mate, so if you want to
Yeah,
price it up,
no.
price it up.
Generally speaking, you've got... Front bumper will be 500 quid. It's fairly involved,
Right.
innit? Probably going to be like 900 quid all in, realistically.
Right. Okay.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
It's not my money, mate.
Alright then. Could have said 1,000.
Yeah, exactly. I'll be telling him, oh, it's too late.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's that pile of death.
That's retros.
Have a look at this. You talk me through how crap it is? Danny likes an old knackered Land Rover.
No.
Yes, you do.
Land Rover's alive.
Where is your Land Rover?
Broken at the farm. My other Land Rover has run out of MOT.
Excellent. I won't be trying that, mate. It's a bit special, isn't it?
Yeah. Oh, I think it lives between UK and Ibiza, I think it is, or something like that. Fully electric.
Oh,
Yeah.
how to make an old, terrible car worse. Have you driven it?
Air ride?
All right, okay. Have you driven it?
No. But quote the guy from Retro this morning, Tim, he said it's one of the best rides out of all the Defenders have built.
Really? Because of all the extra weight on the air ride?
Generally speaking, he said he doesn't know if it's something to do with the weight
Yeah.
over the front. It does have a canvas roof, a bikini, so just like covers the driver and passenger, and it has a hard top as well for winter.
Jokes
Matches
aside,
similar colours to the seats.
it is lovely, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice.
Yeah. It's annoying because I know Danny loves these. Oh, look at the speaker, Cal.
So then you can lift the thing up and it falls back in and you can take it with you.
Take it to the beach.
Yeah, that's the idea basically, yeah. Yeah.
It's making Mark's turbo look a little bit rubbish, isn't it? Proper.
Yeah.
Oh, how much was it?
I don't know, I think it was about 200,000, I think, I don't know.
And it still sounds like that when you shut the door.
That's quality.
Is
British
it?
manufacturing. Yeah, I don't know, I think it were the first electric one that we did, so I think it was like fairly up.
Right.
Yeah.
What do we think of this? You want to put your comment in the comments below? Not for me. Would you have it?
Yeah.
No. You'd have it as well, Cal.
Green oval.
It's left the... Yeah, proper. Oh, right. I'm going to crack on, mate. I'll let you know what Mark says about your ridiculous quote. Is that plus VAT as well, I'm guessing?
Yeah.